YouTubers? This is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my newest movie review on the latest DC movie, Blue Beetle. Sorry. So basically, this movie is about Jaime Reyes, played by Solo Mariduena. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name. Who basically graduated college and comes back home to a huge family problem, but after he finds the scarab that is given to him, he turns into the infamous Blue Beetle, and his whole life changes along with his family's life. And let me tell you, I gotta say, I was pretty amused by this. I did have a few nitpicks here and there, but it was still an entertaining movie that is really interesting to watch. As most of you know, Blue Beetle is the first DC hero in the DC universe, and I'm not sure where this movie places in the timeline. I'm not sure, but hopefully, when the time comes, James Gunn will clear everything up for us. So let's move on to the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. The cast themselves did a great job in this movie, especially Zolo, who plays Jaime Reyes. He is the perfect choice for this character, and seeing him play Jaime and bring his character to life, it's really phenomenal. It's really phenomenal, and I cannot pick any. I cannot pick anyone else to play Jaime but Solo. I know he was in Cobra Kai, and this is a huge step out for him. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he does in the newest DC universe and what happens, because we know Blue Beetle is probably going to kick off the DC universe in a huge way. And I gotta say this. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for Jaime Reyes and his family, and what all he's going to do as Blue Beetle. Sorry guys, I keep on skipping. And George Lopez as the cool, funny uncle. He is really good. I was laughing every time he did something funny and interesting. I couldn't help but laugh. As his uncle Randy does some pretty interesting stuff. And his uncle is super smart too. He's funny, super smart, everything. I gotta say, George Lopez, sorry guys, if you watch this, kudos to you for doing a great job with this film. I am looking forward to seeing you come back in the possible Blue Beetle 2 and 3, if we do get one. If we do get a trilogy, that would be nice. That would be really nice if we do get a trilogy. And the rest of the cast that plays this family, especially the Nana, I want to know what her backstory is. She was a total badass in this movie. I want to know more about the Nana, because it seems like she's got more. The actress that plays her, she is phenomenal. The actress that plays the Nana in this movie, I honestly think we need to explore more of Nana Reyes' backstory, because it seems like she's got a lot of experience that I want to look into along with the DC fans. I'm interested in that. I know everyone else is. Another positive is that the origin story itself really does kick off in a huge way. Jaime Reyes doesn't really know how to process the scarab, but as the time passes in the movie, him and the scarab really work together as a team. At first, the scarab honestly just didn't really like his new host. its new host. But but as the movie progressed, you can tell that they're trying to work together as a team. And what I like most about this is that I'm glad that Jaime and Scarab were finally able to work together. And the rest of the origin story itself is just, again, good, pretty good. I'm looking, I honestly was expecting, sorry if I'm all scatterbrained, I was kind of expecting this to kind of blow, but it didn't. I was not disappointed whatsoever with how this movie was going to progress. Again, this origin story is a perfect story to kick off James Gunn's DCU, for sure. And I can say this, I'm looking forward to seeing Blue Beetle in action more and more of the DC universe. Only time will tell what will happen. And another positive is that we get honestly mentions of other superheroes like Batman, Flash, Superman. I can't tell you where, but it was kind of funny to see all these different superheroes get mentioned in their own strange and funny way. And yeah, I honestly gotta say it's setting up for the future of the DC universe, and I'm eager to see where it goes. Another positive is the theme of this movie. I know you guys heard this a lot in like Fast and Furious movies. It's all about family. Jaime will is going through lengths to protect his family, and yeah, like Dom Toretto said, it's all about family. Yeah, but I love movies like this. How like they have the how like they honestly make it about family because it's just something that everyone will definitely relate to. It's definitely about the family in Blue Beetle for sure. I can say that much. I wasn't disappointed by the family theme at all. It was something that is really the center of everything. Family is important, especially in this movie. Blue Beetle definitely demonstrated that. And that's it for my positives. On to the rating. That's it for my positives. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is just scattered. That's it for my positives. On to the negatives. I'm sorry. The one negative, the one neg, one negative I have is that the villains didn't really, didn't really invest, didn't really invest that much. I kind of really didn't see the point of them because the villains of this movie really didn't really interest me that much because they were kind of bland and boring. I honestly thought they could have been better. They needed more motives and that they needed some work done on them, to be honest. I think that's something they really need to work on. WB and DC really need some work on the villains, to be honest. I think they should have gotten more work on that because the villains of this movie needed a lot of work. And another negative I have is that, well, I think it was kind of similar to Iron Man, which it kind of shouldn't be because this is Blue Beetle we're talking about. Blue Beetle, not Iron Man of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think, I truly believe that they shouldn't have not made it like Iron Man in a way. Though there were some scenes that really did into invested me in the movie. Just some scenes too similar to Iron Man, in my opinion. To the very second Iron Man. That's how I see it. Truth be told, that's how I feel. And that's it for my positives and negatives. On to my rant. This movie itself is funny, heartwarming, and there are definitely a few tearjerkers in this movie that everyone is just gonna start bawling their eyes out on. I legit cried on a few scenes in this movie, and actually a lot. a couple of scenes in this movie that made me cry. I can't spoil it, but this is definitely for sure an action-packed movie that everybody is gonna love. If you're a DC fan and a superhero fan, definitely go see this movie. Also, be sure to stay after for the post-credit scenes. The first one is going to really shape the future of Blue Beetle, and the second one is just, I think, for comedic relief that everyone is just going to have a good laugh with. And and I can't spoil the two post-credit scenes that much. I can't really tell you what's going to happen, but all I know is this: be ready to see them. Definitely be ready to see them. And again, Nana Reyes. I think that we need to explore more of her backstory, like I said before, because it seems like we don't know much about her, and I'm interested in seeing what her backstory is. We need a short, or just like a short film or something of her backstory or something. I want to see what she was like. I really do want to see what she was like. I really want to see what she was like, and how she knows how to like hold a weapon and all that. I really do, because this is something I definitely think they really need to explore about her. I am interested in seeing like a possible Blue Beetle 2, where they kind of explain like how she got all this knowledge and all that. I'm eager to see it. But all in all, the rest of the movie itself was pretty good, minus some of the scenes a little bit too similar to Iron Man 2. But it's still, some scenes were really interesting, especially seeing the Scarab and Jaime working together at the near ending of the movie, I believe. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But it was still a fun movie to watch. Perfect movie to kick off James Gunn's DC universe. And I'm eager to see what the future holds for Jaime, aka Blue Beetle, and the rest of his family. I'm very excited. Zolo did a phenomenal job playing Jaime, and the rest of the cast themselves were pretty fun and entertaining to watch as well. I can't wait to see what the future holds for Blue Beetle and what all happens in the DC universe. And that's it for my rank, guys. On to the rating. I give Blue Beetle a solid B+. I hope everybody can see it. It's a B+. Because I did love seeing Jaime's origin story and seeing how he starts out. And what else I can say is that it was just pretty action-packed. Like I said before, seeing Blue Beetle start off as a superhero, and seeing Jaime trying to control the Scarab and work together, and much more, is fun and entertaining. I honestly gotta say, this was pretty good. It was pretty good, and the rest. And what else? Another thing I loved about this movie, again, it has a theme to it, and that's family. And it's definitely a message saying family is everything. And even if you're not related by blood or blood family, the theme is for sure family. But again, seeing everybody play a huge role in helping Jaime pave the way to become the hero he is, it's just perfect. And one of those movies that I think is just great. Again, stay after for the two post-credit scenes, guys. They're going to be blown away. What else I love about this movie is that it's full of great action scenes that everyone is going to be surprised about, and you're gonna love them, especially if you're a DC fan and a superhero movie fan. Everyone is going to be surprised and blown away. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and share with everyone you know. And press the notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care, and God bless. Peace.